Welcome to a very special episode of the Bouncing
So
Potatoes.
dark.
If you are seeing this means that we did not record the week before. Something happened. Maybe it's the holidays. Maybe one of us are in the hospital. You never know. Uh, maybe one of us is dead. You have no idea.
Maybe your mama.
So so basically, this is an emergency podcast that we are recording tonight at 11:55 p.m. on December 2nd, 2023. But this episode is only going to be deep questions so that it should be relevant to whenever this is being posted. So, my name is Osandha. With me, I have.
Ethan.
And let's go ahead and get started. So, first question for Ethan. What would you rather have? A six-figure salary job or a five-figure salary job, but really good work-life balance? What's more important for you, basically? A high salary or work-life balance?
A 5-figure salary job or a 6-figure salary job? A 6-figure salary job.
So you don't really care about work-life balance?
Oh, trust me, I don't have a work-life balance. A 6-figure salary job.
But that wasn't the question, dog. The question is, you have a high salary job that's six figures. We're talking like 300K, but you're on call.
Oh, 300K. I thought
300K, but you're on call, meaning 24/7. Whenever they call you, you have to start working. Or
then 5 figures is like 99K.
Yeah, like 99K, but you have work-life balance.
Fine, if it's 99K, I'll do the 5 figures. How about you?
You don't want to elaborate? No?
Well, what's there to elaborate?
Why did you choose? Why did you choose that?
Well, you said I want to have a work-life balance.
Wow, so he answered with the question like we were in school. Okay. For me, I would actually rather have the 300K job because I would just work it.
The son doesn't like work-life balance.
No. I would just work it for a couple years, try my best not to get burnt out, and then retire.
Osandha. That wasn't the question.
What do you mean?
That wasn't the question.
Well, how was that not the question?
For the rest of your life, would you like to have...
That wasn't the question. No one said for the rest of your life. No one said for the rest. What did I say for the rest of your life?
For your whole career, for the rest of your life.
Okay, for my whole career, then no, I'd rather have the 99K job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way I answered it.
Yeah. Well, you did answer it, actually.
I could have said the same thing. I could have been like, yeah, I want a $300,000 job, but I'll do it for 1 year, then I'll switch to 5K.
Did I not tell you to elaborate? I did tell you you
told me to elaborate on the 5K. The 5 one, not the 6. You said
you elected not to elaborate. I offered you the chance.
You said I couldn't do the other one, but yeah.
Wow, you hit midnight, and it's not even midnight yet, and this man is yawning so much. Jeez,
I'm an old man.
Jeez Louise. We were up until 3 a.m. last week. Wait, what time did you wake up?
9 a.m.
Oh, alright, fine, fair. I woke up at 1.
Because I had to go get my flu shot.
Oh, you ended up getting it?
Yes. After talking to my therapist, we decided it's a good idea. Because it's been in my mind bouncing back and forth for weeks. So she said, come on, if you just do it, then it'll be out of your mind. And I was like, you're right. If I just did it, then I wouldn't be thinking about it. Same thing happened with the COVID shot. With booster before I got it. I was back and forth for weeks, back and forth. Then I got it. And then I haven't thought about it again. With 2 shot, I went back and forth. I've been wanting it. Because in my mind I want it. But there's a whole bunch of things holding me back. We talked about those things holding me back. And that's why I kept thinking about it over and over again.
I think that's a decent mentality to have. I get why she encouraged you to do it. However, I will say that that's not gonna be good for everything. If you
Well,
know,
no, not for
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Just for these, because based on the historical facts that have been totally fine before.
Well, you were
Uh,
totally fine after the COVID shot, but
no,
I
no,
mean,
no,
you
no,
were.
not COVID. I'm just saying after all my previous flu shots,
Oh, oh.
just flu ones. Uh, whatchamacallit? Uh, we decided that it was should put all my crazy irrational thoughts behind, and then it'll be better over on the long run. Well, she was right, because I'm over here looking at flu maps, seeing the flu activity. I haven't done that all. I was doing that every week. Just I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it when it's California's in moderate. And then we went to high. I was like, okay, let me see, because if you click on it, it breaks it down by county. I'm like, okay, I was wait till LA County's in the high mode, and I was like, I was driving myself crazy.
That's insane. This man analyzed it like he was looking at the stock market. That's wild,
Just
bro.
about.
That's ridiculous, dog.
You want to see the
Um,
weekly flu map? Hold on, look. Let me show you, because it
wait,
looks.
no, because then it won't be accurate. Remember, with the not time sensitive.
Well, no, well, this is just. I mean, it's just the week doesn't matter. This is just a thing if you want to see whenever. You
All
know,
right, fine.
when so whenever they can, it's summertime, wintertime, that it's just that it exists. Is basically what I'm trying to show the people, because oh my goodness, my girlfriend didn't know it existed. Um, so look, see, look, it's a CDC. See, this is interesting though, because for this particular week, it is November 20th, and it ends November 25th. And see, California here is in the high.
Gee, what the fudge
And
baskets?
but it's funny, because it's funny, all the southern states are in the high and the northern states are low. But
It's kind
it's
of
interesting,
crazy.
because you click on California, right, and it said high, right? But then you go here, weekly report. It also says November 25th, right? Week ending November 25th.
I'm gonna let you know that the screen did not change.
Oops. Oh, that's right. Cause okay, so you said that's high. Saw that. Okay. You click on California. Screen. Okay. See, week ending November 25th, like the last one. Okay. But then it says low. So I'm like, which one is it? And
Those
this
are
is where,
literally literally opposites.
yeah, yeah. And this is us, by the way. Or actually, Osandha, you're in this one because you're in Orange County. No, you're in LA County, but you're like on this board.
I'm right on the border.
And so we're in different versions of low. But on the flu map, it says the CDC one says high, which is very interesting. It's the same week, so I'm so then I was like, oh my gosh, which one is it? Oh, but
Oh
and I
my
was like,
god,
yeah.
that led to even more panic, didn't it?
So I was like, all right, let's just do it. Let's just get it. And then um the thing actually is because of COVID, honestly, because the other times with the flu shots, I just did it because I didn't like wasn't thinking, oh my gosh, you can have a reaction. Right? It's only because the COVID thing and it was new, so everyone's like, oh my gosh, you can have a reaction. I'm like, oh wow, and I wasn't aware. So severe allergic reactions are the only reason why I really don't want to get these things. But so I felt much better after the first hour when I was totally fine, or actually 10 minutes, and then I was totally fine. Point is, I won't be thinking about it this week because I got it.
Well, that's good, but you look like you're wearing a dog cone the way your hood. in my head. Like, oh man. No, I mean that's good, bro. I'm glad you're not gonna have any anxiety about that. That's very important.
Gosh,
That
yeah, not
could
funny.
that could also lead to a nice deep question. When did you why did you choose to get the COVID vaccine? Let me start first. I chose to get the COVID vaccine
Wait,
after
which one?
looking the
Like
very
it
first
could
one.
be the first one. Okay,
Yeah.
because we could be talking about the boobs too.
So I chose to get the first one because I realized that, especially because I worked in the healthcare industry at the time,
Mm-hmm.
I knew that we were shifting the policy to be where they were going to make the vaccine mandatory for us,
Mm-hmm.
and so I kind of wanted to jump the gun. Number two, although I was on the
That way,
fence,
because that's the way you wouldn't have anyone being told what to do, like you
yeah,
telling telling you what to do.
I would have been pretty angry if they were telling me to do it. Um, and then also, I looked at all the ingredients, and I'm like, these ingredients are really not that bad. I've ate worse things than this.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Obviously, it's different between eating it and having it injected in you. I get it, I understand, but ultimately, those are the two main factors. My mom was angry. My mom was so pissed. She was like, "You're ruining your
Wow.
body."
Oh yeah, she was.
Yeah, she was very, very anti-vax. And but then eventually my dad had ended up having to get it too, so she couldn't really say anything. Um, but that's why I ended up getting the vaccine. So why did you get it, Ethan?
I get it. I was determined I was gonna get it. Months before it even came in, I wanted to be in the clinical test trials because
Wow.
I just want to go outside. So I was like, I might get it as soon as I get this thing, I can go outside again because my family was particularly strict on the COVID stuff, even when
Mm,
things were reopening. So I'm like, oh, I gotta go get it so I can just go outside. I mean, I didn't want it either. So I was like, oh, man, this would be good. I can get it. And then my family won't be on, but my family wouldn't let me go to the clinical test trials. They're like, what if it spreads to you? I'm like, look, this is how it's made. It's not gonna spread to you. And they wouldn't believe me. So, that's annoying.
that's annoying.
Yeah. So I was,
What?
as soon as I was able to, as a essential worker group, I was right in line to get it. So it was cool. Knock
Oh
wood, I
yeah, I
just
was
had
an
it.
essential worker
Um,
too.
each time, every single time I've had that, just really had a sore armish. So
Ooh,
that's
nah. The the
good.
first the first time messed me up. No, the second time messed me up. I think one of the times messed me up. It was either the first, the second, or the third. One of them times messed me up. I don't remember which one. Yo, what y'all really should not do though is after any type of vaccine, do not go into a hot tub because you will get
Of course.
violently sick. Um,
Why did you go in a hot tub?
I didn't. My coworker did, and
Oh,
it messed her up. And it messed her up.
I would
Uh,
not be like thinking, let me show my hot
yeah.
tub after this.
It was just random. Like she got the vaccine. She got
Yeah.
one of the vaccines, and then that night, she went on vacation, and then
Mm,
the pool, like there was a pool at the hotel, like
yeah.
that type
Yeah. Oh, interesting. Yeah.
of. All right. Next question. Do you have any like OCD tendencies or like little like not superstition, but like a ritual or a habit during your day to day life that you have to follow, otherwise you feel off, and like you have to change it. So, example, I
Mm,
cannot put my shirts on before my underwear. I
yeah.
feel I
Sick.
feel unright. I don't feel well, so I will literally remove it. If, for example, let's say I wash my ass and I keep my shirt on while I wash my ass, and then now I need to put on new underwear or something, right? I will take my shirt off. Man, this man has yawned so many. This is ridiculous.
You know, something makes me
This is absolutely. It's ridiculous. That was insane. That was insane, bro. What the heck was? What the heck, bro? Dog. Any? Oh
Yeah.
Anyway, I will take my shirt off only to put my underwear on and then put the shirt back on. How about you, Ethan?
Oh, I don't know if this is the one, but I have to sleep on the left side of the bed, at least in my bed. Um, all like every night. I can't sleep on like this side
Mm.
because
Okay.
it feels this pillow or whatever pillows at them just feels like cold and weird and I don't know hard. I don't know if that counts, but that I don't have any other ones. That's the
Do you have to
closest
sleep
I
on the left side of any bed that you're in, like in a hotel too, or just your specific bed?
you know, it's interesting because the last time I slept in the hotel, I slept on the left side. Uh, I think it's actually really a side. It's like the left side, but also side where I have to like I always like a lamp next to me. So whatever the side the lamp is on. Like in the hotel I always find myself going to the lamp or nightstand side of the bed.
All right, interesting. So you need a lamp. All right,
Hmm.
you need a okay. All right. Well, hopefully you don't find out the lamp is not real. That'd be a little sad.
Oh yeah, that'd be terrible.
Um,
Yeah. I think that started though because I usually put my phone on the lamp as for my alarms. Or the
uh,
nightstand, sorry. Um so I think that I'm so used to sleeping with the nightstand that I like to put my stuff there and stuff. I think that's how that really should
all
be
right,
started.
that makes
'Cause at
sense.
my old house in Calabasas, I didn't have a nightstand like that. The way the bed was oriented, it wasn't like that. So, um, but even then, I think I slept on the left side, like the left pillow. But I do toss and turn a lot, so like I do face this side and that side. Yeah.
But when you're facing the different sides, are you still on the left side?
Yes, I never
Okay,
leave my pillow.
interesting. All right.
Mm.
I never have. I don't really have a big bed enough to have a left and a right side. I feel like it's just one side. Um,
It's funny because I think like I never like told my girlfriend like that thing, but I think she notices because when I'm like, I want this side, she goes, "Oh, I know, baby." Yeah, I'm like, so she must notice when I'm sleeping.
I wonder if you were wondering why she was like, "I know, baby," or
Oh
did
no,
you?
I just rolled with it. I'm like, oh, that's good. She knows which side I like to sleep on.
Oh, look at that. All right. Next question. So, well, do you have a question for me? If because this is our emergency podcast, you can ask a deep question if you have one.
Ooh, I would, but I'm too tired to know one.
What would you do? What would you do if your kid says that I didn't ask to be born? Or like, you know what? Let's do a different question.
I would have been like, well, I made you, so I wanted you to be born.
No,
Said it wasn't your choice, it was mine. Yeah, bitch.
well, that's the problem. But anyway, so here's another one from Reddit. My wife named our son after her first love, and I had no idea. So my son is 5. About 2 days ago, we were out shopping and ran into a high school friend of hers. She was catching up when she told her friend that we had a son. When the old friend asked his name, my wife hesitated, and I told her. She had a strange look on her face. So the friend had a strange look on her face, then said, "You mean like your ex boyfriend?" Our son's name is very unique to the point that I've never met another person with the same name. Now she refuses to talk to me about it. I feel betrayed and disgusted with her. It's like a switch was flipped in my mind, and I just can't look at her the same way. I'll be honest with you. Well, my question is, let's just say this happened uh,
Mhm.
in any relationship, right? You had this instance occur. What would you do?
Oh, well, they named my son after their first love.
Yeah.
Like, damn, that's cool. I'd be a little upset. Because I
That's
feel
it.
like then she'll still love him or something. She still thinks about him or something.
I'm getting a divorce.
A divorce?
A
I
divorce without
wouldn't
it.
do that. Our poor child is just born with the heck.
That I'm okay. Why do you yawn? Why do you yawn like that? There's one thing to yawn, and there's another thing to move your head like you're singing. You yawn like you're about to sing, bro. Like what do you do? Again, you know what?
I gotta,
You yawn, but Jesus Christ.
I gotta project. I gotta project. I
Yeah,
gotta really get it out there.
that's still you know what? Fine, a divorce might be nah, bro. A divorce, bro. Like a divorce and a name change for the son. Um,
Whoa! No, you
nah.
wait till he's 18 if he wants to change his name. Change.
Why?
Because what if he likes the name?
He's gonna have to like a different name.
Let's go.
That's ridiculous. It's like if my
Well,
ex
then you better stay with your wife and if you a name change.
now
Wait,
that
first of all, doesn't she have to agree to the name change? You can't just change this person.
I'm getting a divorce. I'm getting full custody of the child, and
Wow, that's very hard. You're not gonna let the mom talk to her son, or
no.
to her
Okay, fine. I
son
guess
and take
that's a
care of
little
her son
harsh.
because of a name.
A
Damn.
name a name is a big thing, bro. It's like, okay, what if my ex were to have a kid with someone else and then they called the child Osandha?
Yeah, well, I'm sure that person's not gonna divorce them and do all that stuff.
Maybe I'm taking it to
Take full custody. So you don't want the mother to see the child, all because she may think about or uh, this other person. Damn, you me husband. I
fine.
don't want
Just
to
a
marry
divorce then.
you.
Just a divorce. Just a divorce. No
Okay,
doubt.
okay,
She's not over her ex, bro. You're not over your ex. Because she's not even
okay,
talking about it.
okay. What if that ex is married and has their own kids and they can't do anything else?
It doesn't matter. Like, you shouldn't have named the kid that. That's a
So
that's nah.
no. I mean, you said she can't get back with her ex even though she's not over her ex. So you're gonna make her single again?
Yes, she's not. She's not over her ex. Like, I don't want to date someone who's not over their ex. That's the whole reason I'm not dating anyone right now is because I'm working on myself and I'm not over my ex. It wouldn't be fair for me to do that.
Mhm. Harsh.
I mean, yeah, I guess so. I do have a bit of a harsh. That's messed up, bro. That's a
Sounded
total betrayal. That's a total betrayal, doc.
it sounded, sounded clearly it was has some personal attack feelings on
All right. Here we go again. So
it.
we're gonna ask one more question and wrap this podcast up.
It's only 24 minutes.
Well, fine. We'll try. You're the one who yawns every 30 seconds. Fine. We'll
Well,
try
they
to get
only
it
started the film was at 12:18 a.m.
because you're tough to reach. It's tough to get a hold of you sometimes. This man
Time
said.
out. Wait a second. 2 o'clock, and you said you wanted 2:30, but I had to be out by 3.
But going into this week, I asked you when you could film. You're like, oh, any day is fine. And
um,
then you rescheduled the Friday to
I got
Saturday.
I rescheduled the Friday because my girlfriend came over, and we're gonna do something, but we didn't do it. So I actually could have done it on Friday. As well as today and tomorrow and Monday and Tuesday. So Wednesday. And Thursday, next Friday, Saturday and Sunday and Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday.
He says this now, guys, but then he's gonna reschedule on me the last minute.
I
I
can't
admit.
do it on Saturday, December 9th. I can't do that.
Okay, all right. See, good to know. Good, that's good to know. So either Friday or Sunday next week. Okay, all right. Next up, do you think it's easier for women to actually? You know what? This is probably
Oh,
a
also, I
core.
could have done it tomorrow. The thing we're supposed to do, we canceled.
I don't want to do it tomorrow. Well, I mean, granted, I guess we could have done it tomorrow.
We
I
are
gotta work
doing
on.
it tomorrow. Today's tomorrow.
Oh, wait. So are you referring to Sunday or Monday?
Sunday. Sunday.
All right. Well, then
What's the question?
I'm trying to see if I got any other real questions.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Would you would you have sex if you had a micro penis?
If I had a micro penis, would I have sex? Yes. I mean, yeah.
Like, would you feel ashamed? Like, would you feel ashamed to take your pants off?
Absolutely 1000%. Yes. I would definitely be not ashamed, but I would be self conscious. Not ashamed. Self conscious. I'd be self conscious about it without a doubt if I had a micro penis. But
Because
I would.
yesterday I was curious, and my girlfriend and I were looking at micro penises on Reddit, on the subreddit, because I want to see how small these things really were. And some were like belly buttons. I was like, oh my gosh. I didn't realize how small those were.
I believe a micro penis is defined as anything that's like two standard deviations below. It's like 2 inches or below, I believe.
Some were like this. Like you can only rub the vagina and still, I mean, you can have sex, but you'd have to like, it can fit in. You have to like rub, 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 and then come like from the outside and shoot it in.
Yeah, but I mean, there are stuff like penis extenders. You
What's a
know, you.
penis extender? No, no, that's cheating. I meant like a micro penis. You have to, yeah, like that small.
I no, I get it, but like you can see. It's like a freaking. It's like it's that's ridiculous. It's like a freaking pendulum swing. The way this man keeps yawning, bro.
I kind of think
Um,
of it like a fish,
yeah, actually, you're right. You.
or like like a whale or fish. Ugh.
I again,
Ugh.
I would, but I would be self conscious. Would What about you? Would you not? You would never have sex?
I think I would, but I'd be like, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed to take off my pants.
I would be upfront and tell the woman first before I take. I think it would be too much of a shock if I was to not tell her up front.
Yeah, so like, how do you even go about like, oh, by the way, my micro.
Yeah, that's actually quite interesting. When do you bring that news up? Like if it's, yeah, like if you're with a hookup, I can't imagine that it
Like,
would
how do
really
you
be,
do that? Like,
yeah.
you know,
I mean,
how do you hook up with someone? Because they'll probably just walk away. So, like, why would you want to tell them from? Like, you risk them walking away before you even kiss them. Then you have to take off your pants. And you're like, don't have to worry about condoms because they're so small.
Can they not? They might still be able to get someone pregnant. If they have sperm in it, then yeah, I'm sure they can still get someone pregnant.
No, yeah, pregnant. I saw about the condom. Because literally because I felt like I'm
Right.
talking about the
There's no
ones I saw that
condom.
you
Yeah.
can't fit inside
Yeah.
the vagina, like, and the one condom can't fit up the penis too. You have to like rub it, and then come inside them, or wherever you want.
I mean, you just gotta get better with your tongue. You gotta learn how to use your fingers. You gotta kiss. You know, there's other ways to satisfy someone without
Oh, I
using your
know you
penis.
definitely can.
Yeah.
I'm saying if they took off their pants, the person might be so just, or if you told them before, they might be so discouraged that they won't want to do any of it.
I agree. It's definitely a tough. I mean,
That's a
even
deep
with me,
question, Osandha.
no, like I said, I would just. Oh, I would just be upfront and transparent. I don't do hookups though, so I wouldn't need to worry about the hooking up part.
Yeah.
But
Oh no.
if
Yeah. I know you don't. That was just kind of like a general
yeah,
question. I was just curious, like how would, I don't know, like that's.
let's say I had one. Let's say I had one, right? I would
Mhm,
never attempt to hook up ever. I would just on the dating profile, I would
mhm.
just see if there's literally a category to select that says micro penis. So
Oh, that
go,
could be
yeah,
smart because then
yeah,
they have the expectation.
yep. Going,
Really?
yeah,
Mm,
going straight into it. Like there's no surprises. Look, I'm not trying to like do a weird reverse pickup line or anything like that. I
mhm.
genuinely have a micro penis. So if you're not comfortable with that, fair. But
Oh
don't
my god.
yeah.
Oh my god. What if she has a micro vagina?
That I don't think is a thing. Um. So yeah, it yeah. That's the answer to your question right there. I would just be as transparent about it
Now,
as I could.
when someone goes through transgender surgery, is that what they do? They squish the penis to make it a micro penis?
No, I believe they cut it in half and then make a vagina.
Huh. I only asked
Yes.
when I'm thinking of that Reddit thing. There's a lot of transgender cross dressers. I thought maybe that was what happened. That's what they did because there's a lot on the micro penis page.
What type of weird foreplay were y'all doing, by the way, that you
Well,
two
wasn't foreplay. We didn't have
started?
sex that day. I was genuinely curious because we were talking about how my penis I thought was small. I said, look, I'm a grower. And she was like, you're kind of both. I'm like, what? No, look how small is it. And she goes, babe, your penis is much, or is bigger than a lot of others. Soft. I'm like, really? How? I thought, how? This is small. And that's when she said, yeah, well, look at
This man
these,
just casually bragging on the podcast right now. Just
these.
casually bragging right now.
And then, like, we saw normal penises that are smaller than mine and soft. I'm like, oh, wow. I was like, okay, now let me curious about micro penises. And as I said, like, I've never seen one before. She goes, here, you want to see? And she pulled it up really fast, like really fast. She knew the name of the subreddit and everything. I'm like, wow, you really knew that really fast. She goes, yeah,
The way you
a little
made
too
it sound,
fast.
the way you made it sound was like, "Here, you want to see?" And then she pulled out her pants. that's,
That
that's
would be hilarious.
now that
By
would have
the
been.
way, speaking of my girlfriend, um, this podcast made um her Spotify Wrapped. She watched 73 minutes of it.
Wow, nice.
She's in the top 78% of watchers or something.
That's it. That I thought she'd be
Yeah.
like in the top 99% or something. That means people listen to us more than that. Wow.
See? So, good job, Spotify Wrapped. And thank
Yeah.
you to all of you who watched and listened on Spotify Wrapped. Or
Yeah.
Spotify.
That's what's up. Wow. All right. Well, that's actually pretty cool. Um. So she was ready. She had that thread bookmarked. Is what she's saying. She had the sub.
Yeah,
So,
she had put up really fast. Let me just check those numbers really quick. I think you just sent me a picture of the Spotify. Because I'm just genuinely curious.
y'all comment below. What would you do if you had a micro penis? Are y'all gonna just be confident about it, do hookups, and not tell them anything beforehand? Or are you going to only stick to dating apps where it's like a long-term relationship and you're going to be transparent about it as possible? Um,
Yeah.
it's an interesting thing. I definitely worry about my size. I don't have a micro penis, but I'm not
Why
like.
don't you show us those things?
Well, that would get us banned off YouTube, and I've already got banned on YouTube once before. No,
How
suspended.
big
I
is
got
your
suspended from
penis?
YouTube once.
How big is your penis?
5.5 inches. So I'm average or below average, depending on some countries, I believe. So yeah, I've definitely been worried about that.
I can't find the
But
numbers. Damn it! I want to see. I want to see.
so yeah,
Rap. Damn it!
that's.
I want to see what percentage she was. Oh man!
But again, for those of y'all with micro penises, keep in mind you can, use your tongue, you can use your fingers, you can be a good kisser, you can get a penis extender, So there are multiple ways to satisfy. Oh well, we almost got a close up of his penis right there. Good, thankfully.
Tall, dark, and handsome. That's what they call me. My penis is tall, dark, and handsome.
They call your penis tall, dark, and handsome?
Because it's tall, it's dark, and it's handsome.
Is your penis dark? I feel like it's probably the same skin color as you.
My penis is the darkest part of me. In fact, most people have told me. Yes. Would you like to see?
Nope. But how?
I don't know, but
does it go out in the sun?
I know, but it's the darkest part. Look.
No! What are you doing? No! I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm gonna stop you right there.
No, I just want to look at it.
No.
See,
I'm not.
It's the darkest part. I just checked.
That was crazy. This man said, "Look." This man said, "Look," as if he was about to pull it out on camera.
Well, I almost accidentally did, but I was looking at myself.
Anyway,
I did pull down my pants for a second.
All right. Well, please don't drop the camera then, because yeah.
No, our pants are on.
All right.
I just want to look at the color, and I need some lotion. It's a little ashy down there, but yeah, it's darker than the rest of my body.
How do you? If you're gonna wait, so here's the question: do you put lotion on your dick?
Of course, it's getting really dry lately.
Why is it getting really dry lately?
I don't know.
So if you put lotion on, does that mean you're automatically gonna jack off after?
No, I don't jack off at all. I put it on after the shower and before the shower.
That's crazy. I don't think there's any way that I could put lotion on my dick and not jack off. Granted, I just jack off in general.
Why don't you see your dick, Osandha?
No.
You're not uncircumcised. I want to see that foreskin.
That's a little gay.
Uncircumcised dicks are so weird to me. I was looking at them. A lot of them were, when you're looking at Reddit subreddit, a lot of them were uncircumcised and looked very gross. One of them, okay, they look like sea cucumbers, actually. I was like, oh yeah, it's a sea cucumber. And one of them has like an eel. Yeah.
So it was green? It was a green penis?
No, it was white, but it just looked like an eel.
Yeah.
And a sea cucumber because it was uncircumcised and you couldn't see anything.
I'm gonna have to.
It's like you can just like chop it up and throw it away, or it's gonna slither around.
Well, I hope you know that in most countries, penises are uncircumcised.
I know, so they're gonna like slither around and be like ugly and sea cucumber.
Damn, I think all penises are pretty much ugly, dog. But I mean,
mine's very hot and handsome.
Oh yeah, I forgot his. Yo, you know what's crazy? I remember actually because you were talking about how you're measuring it like soft and everything. I remember once in middle school, a dude. They were talking about my penis for whatever reason. This was actually like sexual assault.
Giggity, I like it.
a dude was talking about my penis, and he literally went like that to my groin area and like measured it.
Wait,
Out.
wait a second. Like a student?
A student was
How's
like
that
this
like
to
your?
my.
Like, did he see it?
No, in class he like went like this to my groin area and like measured it. But like maybe he was like
Oh,
joking. But like either
but
way,
like,
that was.
but what was like, what was being said? Like, why?
I don't like we were talking about penises, but I wasn't really in the conversation. I think they were bullying me at the time. Like so I was in the conversation, but I wasn't like enjoying the conversation. But he like brought his fingers up to my groin area and like measured it, and they started laughing. And I at that time, because I was like really naive about that stuff, I didn't get what he was doing. And they like the other guys started cracking up. But it's just like when I think about it now, that was like low key sexual harassment because like. What I remember, he had his fingers pretty close to my groin, which is super weird. First off,
He should grab it. He should just grab his balls and yank them.
well, that would have been like sexual harassment followed up by sexual harassment, dog.
Oh, that's how it works.
Nope. I think if that were to happen now, I mean, I might punch him, but I don't know. So, yeah, that was this episode of the Balancing Potatoes Emergency Podcast. So, in terms of any,
Penises, vaginas, clitorises. Very nice.
ooh,
My
okay,
penis is very tall, dark, and handsome. Very good.
you know what? I'll make that the title: tall, dark, and handsome.
Yes, please. Good. I like to show everyone my penis.
I don't think your girlfriend would appreciate that.
No, before I met her, anyone
Oh,
can see my penis. Because
I never saw.
I'm saying anyone can if they want to. So I'm very proud of it.
Oh, okay.
It's like an extension of me.
Well, it because it is an extension. It's literally part of your body. What are you
But
talking?
that's like my second brain. Yeah.
It's your second brain. That explains a lot of bad decisions that you made in your life. Yeah, that's my
Guess what?
excuse for everything too. I say, oh yeah, you know what? The blood was going through my dick. It wasn't up in my head. You know, so that's why. All right, on that final yawn, we're gonna wrap things
No,
up.
but yeah, no, my dick is nice and circumcised and clean. And
Again, I want to clarify that
nice
y'all
and
can have uncircumcised
brown.
penises that are clean. Like my
But
penis,
mine looks pretty.
I think
And,
my penis is probably cleaner than Ethan, and it's not dry.
but does it look pretty?
I've never gotten a compliment about it looking pretty. No.
See, mine looks pretty.
Would you ever pierce your penis?
Oh God. No, I'm not talking about that. Oh, no, I'm bad visuals. Oh, no, I'm not, no penis talk. No, no, I don't like that. Like, I don't like that. Look, hold on.
Why are you gonna look it up?
No, I'm,
What are you doing?
man, poor penis. I'm looking at it hurts because I'm thinking of it getting pierced, and it goes, ow.
Have you heard of when they some people like to have some, I think it's called sounding. Oh, you don't want to hear about it? I guess not. All right. So with that, we're gonna wrap the podcast up.
Are you done talking about piercings?
I wasn't even talking about it at that time. I was talking about something else.
No, you're gonna say you did some piercing.
No, it's something else. It's not piercing related.
What was it?
So it's called sounding. It's when they stick like a metal thing into
Wait,
your.
what are you talking about? Sticking where?
You know the opening in your penis where you pee from?
Oh God! No, we're not sticking anything in my penis.
My ex wanted to do that to me for a couple months, but I said no because I'm not insane. Well, we don't really kink shame here, but I mean that's wild, bro.
Why does she want to stick something down here?
She was a little sadistic. She was
Yeah, well,
curious.
why don't you stick something down her butthole or vagina, clitoris?
That's anyway. So with that note, we're gonna end things again. My name was Osanda. I was Osanda.
I'm Ethan.
And remember, y'all, nothing changes if nothing changes.
That's a terrible